Welcome back to another Lowcountry Legal Minute. I'm Joe DuBois and this is Zach Naert. And today we're going to be talking about notary and notary fraud. If you will, Zach, tell us what notary fraud is.
Sure. Notary fraud is commonly understood as what is codified in our statute to be false certification by a notary. False certification is South Carolina Code 26340, and it is a criminal misdemeanor. Provides for up to 30 days in jail or a $200 fine.
Well, it sounds like there's several elements to notary fraud. If you will, can you explain exactly what those elements are?
Certainly. There are two primary elements to the false certification of a notary statute. The first one is that the affiant, or the individual signing, the individual whose signature the notary public is notarizing, actually be present while signing in front of the notary or affirming their signature in front of the notary. The second requirement is that the notary actually know the individual, the affiant, personally, know his identity, his or her identity, or confirm his or her identity through a series of documents that are appropriate for this purpose.
What are some things to look for as a potential victim of notary fraud?
A victim of notary fraud may have civil remedies depending on your circumstances. Namely, under the false certification of a notary statute, which is a criminal statute, you should report the false certification to your local law enforcement agency. Here on Hilton Head, that would be the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. The South Carolina Secretary of State's Office will apparently only look into these matters after an individual has been convicted under this statute of committing notary fraud or false certification by a notary.
What remedies are available to victims of notary fraud?
One indication is if you receive a copy of a document that you have signed that contains your signature but does not contain the completed notary public block. If that happens and a notary public is not present for your signature, it may appear that someone will go behind you and without your knowledge notarize your signature, which would appear to be in direct violation of the false certification by a notary statute here in South Carolina.
Thank you, Zach. If you have any questions relating to notary fraud, feel free to contact us at Naert DuBois. We represent only the victims of notary fraud. We do not represent anybody that's been accused of notary fraud. Please feel free to contact us at 843-686-5500.